What's up, everyone? I'm back with another video. Y'all see on my last video about my review on the Michael Jackson movie, the fantastic movie that I ever seen on screen. I'm gonna do a story of me, how I come out as bisexual, cause I am. I like girls. I'm dating a boy. I'm dating a guy right now, who is my boyfriend. I'm gonna do a story time about in the beginning. Okay, it'd be about a story when I was in high school. High school, I used to date a guy who is my best friend and also my ex. And how I like girls in the beginning. So we'll start. Back when I was little, I used to go to Logan Elementary School. I used to like girls. When I was little, I used to like that one girl, like that one girl, and then I tried to kiss her and run around the park across the street from my elementary school, and my teacher told me to stop. And I remember that I remember like it was yesterday. And then once I got older, when I was in middle school, which is elementary, which is W.G. Sanders Middle School, right up on Two Notch Road. I used to have a crush on one girl. I don't remember her name, but I remember I used to have a crush on her. She's light skinned. She has brown hair. She's taller than me, and yeah, I used to have a little crush on her. And my friends and my teachers was teasing me. My friend Zaria was there. So everybody was there. So not everybody, some of my friends. And in high school, when I was in Columbia High, I my best friends, who is Sierra, Cassim. I think they already know. I know they're watching, and I know they already knew who my ex is. I used to talk to my best friend at the time, back in 2021, I think. His name is Ervin, and when I was in high school, he had a crush on me, and I also fall in love. We ended up being best friends until we ended up liking each other, and I told my friend Cassie, and I told my friend Sierra, so, yeah, I have a crush on him. Made a TikTok about it, and my friends wanted I have a crush on somebody. His name is Ervin, and he is a big boy. He is a big, tall boy. I gave him a fist bump before. I gave him a fist bump. I gave him a fist bump. I met him in person one time. He's a big, tall dude. He was cool. He was cool. He was very polite. He was very cool and nice and kind and sweet. Back in the day, our relationship ain't going that good because I don't see a future with him. And I was like, we shouldn't be best friends, and our relationship doesn't working out. It doesn't even working out, and that's why I told my friend Cassie and Sierra, and they know the situation. My my friend Kay, who was the same age as Cassie and Sierra at the time. Um, she was there. She helped me with the relationships, and I ended up breaking up with him. I ended up being single ever since. Then I was like, maybe I will find love again until it comes to me. Um, my and then back in 2020, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to Ervin. Back in 2024, we text in 2023 back in May, and then we text each other, ask each other how we doing, and stuff like that. And then in June, he was all live on Instagram. I ended up talking to him. He looks okay, and ever since, and he's, and I love his smile. Um, he is okay. He looks okay. Um, back in August, he text back in August 2nd, 2024. I didn't text him back. He texted me hey, and I didn't text him back. And back in September, at that it was nighttime. I was in the kitchen on the phone with Zaria. I was on the phone with my friend Zaria, and I was on live on Instagram with her. And then my friend Shakenia, that my friend Shakenia is my best friend from middle school, by the way. She been telling me that something happened to Ervin. And I was like, what happened? And she was like, y'all heard about Ervin? We was like, no. He, she told me that Ervin passed away. I was, I was, I was, I froze because I never lost somebody that one I was close to. And that was a shocking. My heart dropped, and I feel broken. Like I was just, I was just talking to him back in June and back in August, and he was fine. And someone telling me that he died of a stroke. He was sick, very sick. And I did not know he's sick, but he looked fine. It hurts me to my core. I was dating my boyfriend, which is David at the time. Me and David still together to this day. I told David, he told me you want me to call you. He want, do he want, do he want to call me back? I was like, no, stay on the phone. I'll be fine. Because he looked his name up on Facebook, and he was like, yes, he passed. And that was a shocker to me. And then I posted him on Facebook, and I posted him on and then I posted him on my YouTube channel on this one. Um, some and on Snapchat and Instagram, Instagram to make to keep his memory alive, and he will always be in my heart. He always gonna be in my heart forever. Um, so yeah, and then and we'll keep his memory alive of doing anything. He always gonna be in my heart, and watching he watching over me from above, and I know he want me to see me happy. And he's already told me the reason he thought I hated. He really thought he thought I hated him, but I absolutely don't hate him. I forgave him, and I should have said goodbye to him before he passed. I should have said goodbye. It's life. It's life, and I decided to move forward. So yeah, that's what happened. So we gonna keep his memory alive through my YouTube channel, and keep his memory alive through my Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. So TikTok, by the way, cause I've been posting that, and that's that's my story. How I become bisexual. I used to date a guy who is Ervin, rest in peace. But there's some other stories behind it too. I'm gonna tell you my other story about how I first found out that I'm bisexual. And back in middle school at the time, I started like started like have have a feeling about boys. And I had this huge feeling that I like boys for some reason. I thought I liked girls, but and then well, I seen one boy I seen one boy and I look around I look at boys and I was like I started like having this feeling about boys. And I was like, maybe I'm not gay. Maybe I'm not gay. I just like girls, by the way. So back in high school, I went to high school in Lexington. I went to Brooklyn Casey High School. That's where I went. And then there's this one boy named Shamar. He was older than me, and I had a crush on him. I had a crush on him. That was on me back then. I used to have a crush on him back then because he seemed handsome, attractive, cute, nice. He seemed nice and kind, and all that type of stuff. And I still talking to him to this day, but I don't talk to him as much. I don't talk to him as much no more, cause I used to have a crush on him back then, and now I have a man now named David. So yeah, I used to have a crush on Shamar back then. Now I don't have a crush on him. I don't have feelings for him now. But now when I text him, he got feelings for me. So yeah. Um so yeah, I that was my experience. And when I saw Shamar I feel different. I don't know what it was and what it was before. And then back in those times I used to like boys. And I used to watch inappropriate stuff on. I used to watch some kind of stuff I should not have been watching on my phone. I was older at the time. I don't know. And my mom find out, and she looked at my phone. She found out I watched porn, and she found out watching something that I should not have been watching. And she was asking me for, "Are you gay?" And I told her no. The reason why I didn't tell her the truth is because I don't want her to like kick me out, getting mad at me because I was bisexual or gay. I don't know. So I don't know. Back then, I don't even know who I was. I don't even know what part of me do I have. Do I like girls or do I like boys? I was confused until back in 2022 when I graduated high school until 2022 when I first started going to Hayward Career Center, Victory Program, and stuff. And that's my other story. I'm gonna tell you about the Victory Program. Victory Program is a program for people. It's for people with disabilities. They will help you look for a job. They will put you in one of these job sites, and then you get paid for it. They'll help you clean up, clean, iron your own clothes, cook, and do laundry, make it nice and neat. They'll help you how to get out in the real world. Yeah. So that's what it is. And I was in Hayward Career Technology Center. I went there, and you had to be 20, and you had to be at least 18 to get in, and then you will leave at 20. You will leave the school at the age of 21. So that's what it is. And you had to be there for 3 years. So, so that was my story time. And my part two will be coming tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'm going to see y'all next video. I'm out.